I had a second question, and it has to do with the unification of American citizens against all of this. And do you know anything about if the American government has taken steps towards the mass murder of American citizens if they do unite?
Yes, that we know of that. Obama has been doing it. Obama has been sending planes, remote piloted planes, out to kill American citizens. The Holder, the Attorney General, has just uttered a decree saying that this was legal, that murder of American citizens is legal. People not properly charged, not tried, not convicted, just murdered. Because why? Because Obama says so. And that's you want that for a president? Continue. You want to keep that as the president-elect for another 4 years? Do you want your health care back? Better get Obama out of there. If you want people not to die of hunger, you better get Obama out of there. The problem is the American people hate this guy. They hate what he represents. They curse about it, but they're afraid to fight him. If we have some unity among American people on the idea of presenting to them an intelligible program which will remedy the problems we have, the economic and social problems that we're suffering, then the American people can be caused to unite to a common purpose. If we're intimidated and divided against one another on the basis of the sense of different kinds of issues or something of that type. For example, when I talk about what the policy should be for the next election, I said that two things. One, Glass-Steagall. Without Glass-Steagall, you can't save the nation. That's not enough. We're so bankrupted by what's been done to us, especially since 1990, that we no longer have any sense of power over our own system. So therefore, what we have to do is therefore Glass-Steagall, then establish a credit system like the first and second national banks of the United States instead of a monetary system, and we can do just fine if we are united to do that. And that's the solution. And my job is to, above all, is to try to make clear to you as citizens what these options are and what the problems are. I know it can work. This is my specialty. Economics is my specialty. I'm better than anybody else on this question. That happens to be the case. And I know that with the right economic policy and unity on that policy, we can take our nation back. We can reestablish our cooperative relationship with other nations. We can rebuild our economy up from the mess that was made of it ever since Jack Kennedy was murdered. We have been going down economically, step by step, ever since there was the cover-up of the assassination of President John Kennedy, and then his brother, who was about to be nominated as the candidate for the presidential election. Since that time, physical terms, the U.S. economy has been sliding down every year since the time that Jack Kennedy was murdered, and nobody did anything to expose the truth about it. All we have to do is get ourselves back together again. And my job is to try to present to you what the policies are which we can use to unite ourselves around a common interest. That's all we need. And the rest is possible. But as long as we remain divided, as long as they can keep us divided or fooled, we'll be suckers. We can save ourselves, but we have to decide to do it. And this is a democracy in a sense. And if we don't use it, we lose it.